standing in the again, the World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but they
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And beyond the 20, but not by... In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Here's Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
180.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. First run now for Kyron Williams. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
No way, you're kidding me.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, it's Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
180.
Throwing, Mayfield. He's got Otten. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otten from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, 57 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Mayfield to throw it. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And again, it's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line.
First down, Buccaneers.
20 right. Hey, alert! Point it right.
Mayfield now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Run.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
180. What's up?
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal.
Good. 180. Kings. What's up?
They're going to look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. An audible here to get a new look.
What's up?
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They begin the drive with Williams. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing is Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First catch of the game for Adams. He's got a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 65 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Up the middle is Williams. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. And now Stafford's going to move him around. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. Off of play action, here's Stafford. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 22.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, our score, 12-6. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
That makes the score Rams 20.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
On the return, the Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He brings it in over the middle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180! Pistol.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to hold that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
They go play action. Mayfield. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Corner right. Hey, alert! Hey, alert, sir.
From the gun, Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Regular. Watch out! Done!
Here's Mayfield. Touchdown! Chris Godwin, 29 yards. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. McLaughlin for the extra point. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here we go now as they will again try for two.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
180! What's up?
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
97 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. This 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Kyron Williams
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
score. Rams 26, Buccaneers 12.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Mayfield on play action. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
You have to figure with this offense on 2nd and inches, they're in ideal shape, but then they end up getting an incompletion, a run stuffed on 3rd and inches, and you look around and say, how did it become 4th down?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now Stafford. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Allen! Devontae Adams. 48 yards. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And oh, it's wide right. No good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lane.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 2. They're on the 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that are watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line.
He'll set up to throw.
Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Hey, alert 33. Up. 180. Hey, alert 33. Up. What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Good. Up. 180.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right. And they will remain well behind.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
Johnson on the return. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Going across the formation, there's Otten with it.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Here's Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Set. Ready, hot.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And it's complete to Adams. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Now it's Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
47-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Caught left side, Williams. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the gun on 3rd down, Stanford. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Irving. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, their offense in the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready, set.
They'll hand it off now, Williams. And a short gain here down to the 22. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 8.
At the Bucs 22-yard line.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find. Out. 23 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
180. Done.
Now Mayfield. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up Sackett.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Point it right. Point it right. Point it right. Regular.
Mayfield to throw it. This is caught by Evans. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 36. They got 29 yards that time. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
180. Up. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Mayfield looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Regular. What's up? 180. What's up?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
180.
Baker changing the play at the line.
What's up?
Mayfield down. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA. Colby Parkinson, 72 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now a 3rd and 6. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Over the middle to Evans. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter.
Hey, we're 33. 180. Run.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Point it right. Regular. Done.
Finding Sterling Shepard for his 1st catch. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
King. Up. 180.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 21. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
This one taken in by Otten. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Cade Otton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for two.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the two. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
52. Buccaneers 18. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. In motion right is Smith. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. But he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Throwing is Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Smith catches left side. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Set. 180.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Hassan Reddick.
The score, Rams 58, Buccaneers 18.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A beautiful fake. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over. And they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To throw, Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Kings. What's up?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll find his tight end, Payne Durham. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now. And all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And making the tackle there, Jacoby Durant.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert. God.
Mayfield. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
180. What's that?
Throwing. Mayfield. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet. and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
They'll look to throw. Now Mayfield lost the football. It's a foot race. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
60. Buccaneers 24.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
32.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Now Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Lavonte David in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Stafford going to throw it. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a gain of 13. First down Rams.
First down.
40 got.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and 7.
White. Lady.
Here's Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there.